Hello there. Hello there. Um, I made, I made another Death robot. Wow. Wow. This might be a repetitive video because the other one, pineapple, the other pineapple exists, and I made a whole video of instructions, but I can hook you up with instructions with this one. Easier. Really easier. It's a substantial less amount of pieces, and it uses the same arms and legs from the other one. This uses the base the base that this uses is the Eggmobile, and it's removable and it can work perfectly normally. And there's just some armor, and here's some scale comparisons. Egg, Chiarimundi. Yes, Chiarimundi. I don't know why, but Chiarimundi. Like, okay. For articulation, I guess. Oh, no articulation. I'll show out the details. The chest was made of a bunch of little panels, and it was very complex, and it took me a while, but it didn't take me that much. It was like a 3-hour project, really. 3-hour project at most. It actually took me a bit more because I've done this and it was late at night, so I had to leave to sleep. It took me more, but total time is 3 hours basically. You might see this, and this is kind of weird because Lego never made a piece that looks like that. This is custom painted, Sharpie, silver, and red, and black, but ignore that because I decided to make all that detail brick built. I had painted it once, but the mustache was supposed to work like this. So pass your finger around it, you will touch it. And then this, yeah, I had to rebuild it. It was easier to just leave blank. I don't think it looks as good, but it's more aligned, which I prefer because the other one is kind of looking to the side and look weird. So the legs are identical to the old one. The arms are identical to the old one, but the 3 version because it has the special hands here. So yeah, the only new thing would be the back of the actual model, which I color corrected the legs. So in the back you can see some residue of the egg carrier. This piece doesn't need to be there in this, which one stud because you need to put all the stuff on. I did it with 2 studs only. So yeah, I just lay it around the back. It has 2 rocket boosters for articulation. These parts are kind of old, they will fall off. Move about that far. And like the up, so you can have triple boosters. And spin because it's a ball joint to peg joint. This is brown because I couldn't color correct it. It's too complex. I don't have a lot of these pieces, so excuse me here, please. You can kind of see the residue of the tan. Used tan because I had 2 colors and it was tan or clear. I couldn't find clear, and if I used clear, it looked weirder, honestly. So, I know I spoke about the actual details. Before I added this. It's Chaos Energy, but I added this that never was in the actual model because I kind of wanted to, so because I had the space, it looked cooler, in my opinion. So yeah, that's the only thing I tried to add. So yeah, I'm going to start tearing this apart so you can see the interior, and put Eggman so you can see him inside. So to open the interior, you're going to need to lift that up, and you can see he doesn't fit. I put him here, he doesn't fit. No, he doesn't fit. The only way to make him fit is to Open that arm and move this forward because you need for space, and wiggle this piece off. Wiggle the piece out, and just work on me, but it should just disconnect from this clip piece. This clip piece is this connects like a normal Lego piece, so I can move that out of the way with the other arm so you get the space. Move the other tendril with detail. And there's the interior. And I try to make it stable and at the same time have them be studded in, but I couldn't. But it's an older version. You have to put the feet back and just sew forward like this. So, but yeah, this one the arm fall off. I managed to make it work normally, almost normally. You can't sud them in. It just droops a little bit in the front. So bring him in here real quick, and yeah, put him here, and he just fits. It's kind of wobbly because he's not connected all the way. And you see the Eggmobile, and let me put this around the torso and wrap it around the back. Tendrils in the back. Close door hatch head thing, and yeah, this thing, the Eggman movie. And see the Eggman in there. You can see him in the ground, but has that on. It's removable almost easily. So just one piece you have to take off. I'm gonna demonstrate that real quick. I have to take this piece off, and then you can pull this out, and you can see Eggman Ironmonger style hanging there with the torso exposed. So yeah, now let me tear it apart so you can see the actual Eggmobile and how it works. So take the headpiece off, it'll just be easier. No, actually, just won't add the piece there, so it'll just be this tapping in there, so it looks a bit natural. You take this off, lift it out. So yeah, take the piece off. Now take this, pull it out because it's a technic hole. Move it aside. Go here and open it, and pull back. A piece will mostly fall off, which is this assembly right there with this. A C-slope, or anything that connects these two pieces. It'll just be easier to just find them because they won't scatter. So you should do this. In the back of the model, there's gonna be the yellow piece from the egg carrier. You're gonna remove that, flip it around, and put it here. Put it back where it belongs. Now take it off, and take this off, put it back where it belongs, and start Eggman in. Done. Egg carrier. It's regular. There's not that many pieces left. It just the head piece, which is optional to remove. This is also optional. It's just easier to it's so much easier to just have it removed, but it's optional too. Just lift it up and unstud and move out. For example, and you're not using it, you can just close it off, put it back together. Take the assembly of the pieces you decide to use here. Put it here, just hold it, and then just put it on top, armed like a battle droid from Star Wars battle droid thing. Have them there curled up, and that's it. That's the Eggmobile armor with another size comparison. The curled up armor is the blue guy here. The guy named after food place. Sonic, yeah. And Eggman, here from scale. That's smaller. My goals here wasn't to make it 100% accurate. It was just make it 50% accurate. I just to fit this, to make a movie-ish version of this. And that's it. That's my goal. I also made a little cradle which won't be in the instructions because you just follow the same instructions and just use this the egg carrier, but I won't put in the instructions because the instructions on lego.com for the actual set, so you can just follow the instructions but use less. You just sheath this. You want to keep this. Let's make some random scaffolding if you want to keep this as it is. Or you can just color correct it to red and black, but I just wanted to keep it regular. I didn't even make it white for the movie, I just wanted to keep it regular, but this be impossible to make. So yeah, that's gonna make it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Write in the comments if you want instructions or not. It's not that complex. So yeah, bye.